NBA ratings are down. Why?
NBA viewership is down 28%.
It's recently come out that the NBA ratings are down across the board.
The physicality that was a part of the league.
But if you know who you are, you should look at it as information.
You can't hand check. You can't contest shots.
Really heavily weighted right now with the three-point shot.
You get close to the basket, a lot more of your shots will go in.
I'm sure by now you've heard about the NBA ratings being down this year. Reports have come out that the NBA viewership has been down by 28% on ESPN and 3% on TNT. Now this seems to be a topic of discussion every year, and then boom, out of nowhere, ratings are at an all-time high. For example, all of the talk about the NBA were about ratings leading up to the Christmas Day games, and during those 5 games the ratings were high, especially the Lakers versus Warriors game, which was the most viewed regular season game in the last 5 years. Now, a lot of people speculate on what could be the problem behind the ratings being low every year. Whether it's load management, the amount of threes being taken every game, star players always being out, especially during key games, certain games being on different platforms that require a subscription, and etc.
A lot of factors contributing to the NBA's viewership issues. Among them, star players missing a lot of games because of injury.
It's hard to watch games. It's expensive to watch these games.
There you go.
There you go.
It's expensive to watch games now. It used to be free.
You spending a lot too many
You know how much League Pass costs?
Like League Pass, and you don't even get all the games.
You don't even get the games in your own city.
You don't get the Laker game.
Yeah, you don't even get your own teams in your city's games on League Pass.
Like the reason that is
Get you some cable.
No,
That now makes you buy cable too.
so you got to buy cable for your own teams, and then you got to buy League Pass to get the League Pass stuff. So what ends up happening is the distribution of games now. They're harder to find.
But for me, the NBA was always heading in the wrong direction with the way the game started to be played. When you look at what the game is now, compared to what it was in the 90s and 2000s, it doesn't even come close.
Jordan trying to shake off Starks. Michael Jordan at his best. There's very few people on this planet that can do this.
He's just simply amazing.
Slam dunk and a dribble drive.
.44-43. O'Neal tries the baseline, runs out of real estate.
Up to Dudley. Dudley could not even foul, and he just got overpowered.
There's a steal. There we go. Here comes Kobe. Slam dunk. Dribble drive, change of direction by Bryant. Slam dunk. Woo! It's highlight time for Kobe Bryant.
I think that's what the fans came to see. If you talk about elevation.
Comes Kobe for his 32nd point.
Brings it back. Oh, Nash to Tim Thomas. Wow.
And you talk about an assist to the capital A there.
All of a sudden, everything comes into play.
Isn't that the truth, though? A 2-time slam dunk champion showing what? Look at this. Behind the back from Nash to Jay Rich. That is an incredible.
Nash takes him off the dribble. Wrap around to Stoudemire. And the foul. What a pass from Steve Nash.
Steve Nash can turn nothing into something.
When you take a look at them clips, what did you see? You saw passion, dedication, greatness. You saw a lot of skill on display from all positions. You saw players taking pride playing defense, despite maybe getting embarrassed. The big men have basically become extinct, with the exception of 2, being Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. There is no competition for them to go against on a nightly basis, the way it was in the 90s and 2000s. When you look at the guards in today's game versus the 90s and the 2000s, the skill level has severely dropped. Not only the skill level, but also the athleticism. There was such a variety in big men and guards during those times. Players who had a special ability like a Steve Nash that separated themselves on the court. Abilities that had the crowd in awe and wanting to see them every time they came to town. When you look at an young Kobe, when you look at an Steve Nash, when you look at an Shaq, Reggie Miller, Yao Ming, who in today's game are doing what these players did. And we aren't talking about LeBron or Steph, because they are the last of an dying era. The league just had so much talent, variety, and aura back then. Today's NBA is basically a 9-to-5 league that truly doesn't care about being the greatest or bringing showmanship back to the NBA. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with what I feel is killing NBA viewership. If you enjoy this video, leave a like, also follow/subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.